quieter. I need to figure out how to make the music. Hello? Oh, still there. Alright, I'm about to mute this for a second. Alright, I'm gonna mute this for a second. No more music. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Thumbs down. Let's go. I love the internet. What's going on, Holmes? What's going on? Hey. We're going to start in about 15 minutes. So just getting a couple of things set up and making sure our site doesn't crash.
Tell me where you want to go and where you want to end up. So you can be the one for me tonight. Just gotta live.
Oh, wait a second. Everybody's sending me messages. Rewinding and catching up. What's going on? Yes. Let's go. Good music. Put me onto your playlist. I think it's just something on YouTube. Howdy, Joe. Don't dox me. I'm just kidding. Oh, this thing can't process all the popcorn. Got some more comments. Hi. Where did you say I can get the songs? Oh, on YouTube? Oh, I don't know what this thing is called. The channel is called... I don't even know. Oh, Deep House Radio. Thank you, thank you. All right, we'll kick off in about 2 minutes. Just doing a few last little things here.
You and me,
looking at the code. The most fun job.
To hold you one more time. You and me, chasing all the stars, is how it used to be. Never thought that this would go so beautifully, and I need you here tonight. And I know things may change, but my love will remain. I wanna see you walking through the field, holding my hand. And I know things may change, but my love will remain. I wanna see you dancing in the crowd, holding your smile. So baby, pull me close, and I'll never let you go again. I'm so sorry for what I did, but I'll be home tonight. So baby, pull me close, and I'll never let you go again. I'm so sorry for what I did, but I'll be home tonight. Time goes by, realizing how much you have drifted out. Sitting in my room just trying to figure out, oh, where are you now? And I know things have changed, but my love still remains. I wanna see you walking through the fields, holding my hand. Yeah, I know things have changed, but my love still remains. Oh, I wanna see you dancing in the crowd, holding that smile. So baby, pull me close, and I'll never let you go again.
What's this gonna show?
I'm so sorry for what I did, but
All right.
I'll be home tonight.
Let me turn this music
So
down.
baby, pull me close, and I'll never let you go again. I'm so sorry for what I did, but I'll be home tonight.
There we go. Perfect. All right. What's going on? What is going on? Can everybody hear me? Hopefully it's clear. If not, I'll turn up the volume. Let me get some thumbs up. Or what do they put? W's. W's in the chat if you can hear me. Got people on YouTube, people on X. I don't know how many people are watching this. I think we're good. All right. Got a comment. Thank you so much. All right. Let me switch this over here. Okay. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Joe. We're back. And what we are going to be talking about today is the FastJPEG Airdrop. And I want to go through a little bit about what FastJPEG is and why we built it. And then we're going to do a live airdrop. We're going to airdrop how much? 5 ETH of a new token that we're going to create. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Forgot to do something. Forgot to get the video or the airdrop image that we're going to use. That's going to be very important. Sorry about that. do an airdrop of nothing. I think we'll use this one here, FastJPEG Airdrop. Perfect. The airdrop's going to be a surprise what we're airdropping, so I want to make sure I have it set up properly. Okay. FastJPEG Airdrop. Okay, cool. And then the list is right here. Perfect. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so we are going to be talking about FastJPEG, what we built, why we built it, and we're going to also kick off an airdrop where we are going to airdrop 5 ETH of a token that we're going to make live on stream today to the FastJPEG community. And so let's go through. This should be pretty short in terms of how we're going to go through this process. But FastJPEG, what is it and why do we create it? So FastJPEG, it is a combination of 2 projects that I think were really influential in crypto last year. We had a bunch of launchers that came out last year, and what it did was kind of democratize the ability for people to share ideas, create ideas, put content out on the internet, and really you could almost see lots of trends happening in the news as a reflection of tokens that would show up and then disappear. And so we had a lot of really cool ideas that came out of these launchers. But one of the things that was missing with a lot of these launchers is the community aspect, right? You would see a coin launch, there would be this huge pump, and then there was no community to really help galvanize the project, and then it would just disappear. Now, on the other hand, you had what I would say is probably the most important token that I saw, or the highest growing token that I saw launch last year, which was DEGEN. And DEGEN had a really interesting mechanic where the founder Jacek did an airdrop to a very small community. I think it was maybe 1,500 people got that airdrop. And through that airdrop and through the DEGEN mechanics of tipping, it was able to grow that token from a small group of 1,500 to 2,000 initial people to over 1 million holders in under a year. And I think the value of what made DEGEN grow so fast was that it had a community attached to it and a use case, right? And so you have these 2 projects, or these 2 different types of projects. You've got the launchers, and the launchers are this way to really get your coin out there quickly. And then on the other side, you've got DEGEN, which is this community token that allows you to really build a community and have people galvanize around an idea. And the idea can be for something on-chain, it can be for something off-chain, but you combine those 2 things. And so our goal with FastJPEG is to combine the launching mechanics, the success of the launching mechanics, and the success of what made DEGEN so successful, which is the community. And so what we talk about is creators that, like Jacek, who create coins for their community, but we want to make the process really simple. There's lots of things that we want to incorporate into it, such as analytics, metrics, so you know who's really part of your community, and you can figure out and really build a brand around a coin or an idea that you have. So that's what we're trying to build with FastJPEG. Now, why did we build this? This is a little bit off, but we basically built this for creators who want to build a community. I think storytelling is a very important piece of human culture and human nature. And a lot of people right now are inundated with lots of, like AI stories or generative stories. But we think that there's a lot of really interesting things in people that are on chain that have verifiable identity, where you can say, this is a real person and I want to follow what they're building and what they're creating. So we built this so that we could help creators build their community. You know, not everybody is an amazing programmer like Jacek, who was able to code up DEGEN pretty much by himself. I think he has a buddy who's helping him, but not everybody is a programmer who can do that. And so what we wanted to do is make it so that you could kind of automate as much of the process as possible using the simplicity of a coin launcher with the all the mechanics of DEGEN. So this is pretty much like our main focus and goal is to help these creators build their communities. I think, so what are we thinking about around that, right? We want to have features in there like metrics, analytics, and other things like that. And our project is very new. We started our project about 9.5 weeks ago. So we're still in the early stages. And 9.5 weeks ago, there was zero code. We created a brand new code repository, started writing the smart contracts, started writing the website. We launched it about 4.5 weeks ago. And so we're in the process of building the site, building in public, getting people onboarded, and helping everybody understand what's going on and why we're trying to build what we're trying to build. So what we're going to do and how we're going to kick this, like one of the biggest events that we're trying to do to kick this off, is we want to do an airdrop. So we want to actually use our contract that we've built to do an airdrop to a bunch of people in the community. And so we're going to do it live, and we're going to airdrop a bunch of people a brand new token that we're just going to make, and I'm going to do it live on my in my browser and show you guys everything. So the airdrop is the topic of discussion. Now we still have to wait because we told people we're going to do it at noon. So I'll bring up the page and we can look at the countdown. But we told people we'll do it at noon. So I guess it's noon my time, 3 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to do this airdrop. But we got to talk about the airdrop. So we asked for some help to kind of syndicate the airdrop. And the founder of Farcaster graciously helped us out, which caused a surge in traffic to the site. We had over 2,500 people complete all 4 tasks. So if you're not familiar with what the airdrop is, I think there's still about 20 minutes to complete it. Hold on a second. Okay. So we had over 2,500 people in the Farcaster community complete all 4 tasks. Now, this was a lot more people than we were expecting. We were expecting 300, 400 or so, but it got really hyped up yesterday, and then a lot of people just showed up. And so we had to do a lot of scrambling on Monday and yesterday to really get everything put together. So we've been working really hard to make sure that all the tasks are completed. We're making sure that the accounting is done properly. And so I want to say thank you to everybody who's giving us feedback on X and on Farcaster, because it's allowed us to basically make our product better as we're building with you in the community. But with all that hype came one big challenge. We had a bunch of airdrop farmers showed up. So I think we saw a bot create like 500 accounts on one day, which was pretty interesting. Now that bot is actually getting excluded from the airdrop because we do have the minimum balance requirement and the primary wallet requirement, and I don't think they've met those. But we had a ton of airdrop farmers show up, and so what it did was it's basically shuffling the list where the people that were early on, maybe they've gotten kind of like moved down or gotten bumped off because of the airdrop farmers. So we're doing one thing to kind of address that in this airdrop, and it's going to require a little bit of patience. We're all learning with this, but what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about our V2 contract for a second. So we're going to be building a new contract or a new set of contracts for the V2 version of the FastJPEG contract. So the V1 version of our FastJPEG contract, it has really 2 main mechanics. You can do an airdrop to a group of addresses, and you can basically create a token, and then that token will trade, and then it'll graduate. And once it graduates, it goes to Uniswap V2. With our V2 contract, we're going to write a new airdrop contract, which we can then encode the community members for that airdrop into the contract. So for example, this Farcaster OG contract will eventually, or sorry, the Farcaster OG users will eventually be encoded into an airdrop contract that people can then look up in the future to figure out who was on this Farcaster OG list. Or sorry, not Farcaster, FastJPEG OG list. The second one is we're going to have a new bonding curve that's going to be a lot more simple. And then the third thing, which I think is going to be really interesting, is that we're going to have perpetual royalties. So the idea is that we want to find all of the OGs, all of the people that were part of the original community, and figure out a way for them to gain value from being part of that original community. And we're looking for other ideas. These contracts aren't finalized yet, but we're looking for other ideas around this to help reward the early users and the early people that are galvanizing a project. So the process will be that we're going to try to do a perpetual royalty for the people. And we're going to use this FastJPEG OG community. I think there's probably over 3,000 people on it now because people have been signing up in the last couple of hours. But we're going to try to use this Farcaster OG list to bootstrap our V2 contract. But that leaves us with a challenge, which is for V1. So we're only going to be doing the airdrop today to the top 500 FastJPEG OGs. And we're doing that because when we designed our contract, we didn't design it really to handle massive airdrops. We really wanted to focus on the smaller airdrops. I think if you look at crypto and you look at the projects that have done the best, they're usually the projects that airdrop to a very small amount of people. And also they have a really strong use case, right? Like Bitcoin wasn't airdropped to anybody, but it had a pretty strong use case of the Silk Road, where people were using it to basically buy and sell drugs. That was kind of like its first MVP product. Ethereum was airdropped to a very small community, and that community then formed the DAO, and that was the first like use case for Ethereum. And the same thing with DEGEN. DEGEN was airdropped to about 2,000 people. It was used for tipping, and then that kind of helped people onboard people and helped create more tips. So we're going to be doing our airdrop to 500, the 500 top 500 FastJPEG OGs. And what you've had to do to get in this list is you had to complete all 4 tasks, which were on the airdrop page. And I'll bring the airdrop page up after I go through this. The second thing you had to do was we did a sort by, there's a reputation filter, a reputation score that's built into one of the APIs that we're using. So we're filtering based on your NANAR reputation score, and that's allowing us to know, kind of sort the list so we know who's a bot and who's not a bot, basically. And so people that have been more active on Farcaster, that are, have a broader reach, they're going to probably find their way up to the top of the list. And people that are maybe not as active on Farcaster or who are just showing up, to try to claim the airdrop, you're going to be a little bit lower on the list. But you're still going to be in the FastJPEG OGs, which is going to be used for the V2 contract. So that's how we're thinking about that. The other thing that we're looking for is a lot of feedback. So like I said, our team right now is kind of like 2.5 people. And so we have no designers. So if it looks like crap, that's good. We have no designers. We're basically like 3 engineers or 2.5 engineers. And so we are looking for feedback on the process, on how we communicate things, on the look and feel of the website, on the amount of data that you want to see, how you want to see the data, anything that would be helpful. If you could send us a message and probably just reach out to me. My handle is @JoeBlau on Farcaster and on Twitter or X and on Telegram. And so if you just want to reach out to us, that would be really helpful because we're trying to make this as good as a product as possible for everybody who's involved. So if you got ideas, if you got feedback, or if you want to launch a token on our platform and you want to partner, because what we're trying to do is this process that I'm going to show you that we're going to go through with the airdrop, we want to make this available to everybody. And right now it's in our product, but it's really kind of like a one-off code. It's really set up like one-off. So it's really only for us. And it's like hard coded with our, our wallet addresses, and we're the admins and everything. But we want to basically give this to everybody else so that anybody can just go in, have a freely open tool to create an airdrop to their community and figure out how they want to customize it and how they want to reward people that are early in their community. So any feedback on and any of this stuff will be super, super, super useful. So that's kind of how we're thinking about it. Now, let's see if there's any questions real quick. Let me take a look. Amanda asked if we're using OpenRank. We are not using OpenRank. We are using the Nanar score, which is built into the Nanar API. Let's see any other questions. Somebody said we OG. Let's see, 16 minutes to go. There's a bunch of GMs in the chat. Nobody on X. Everybody's on YouTube. Perfect. Okay, let's see. So that's pretty much it. We are going to do the thing. Hold on, who's messaging me? Oh, my co-founder is messaging me. All right, so we're going to switch over to this. Awesome. All right. So if you're not familiar with launchpads, this is our launchpad. It's at fastjpeg.com. And I'll just go over this really quickly just to kind of show you how we've designed the initial part. But at the top, you've got trending tokens. Then you've got a list of tokens that have been created in the last, they're basically just ordered by time. So this was the newest one. If you click on a token, you can go in and you can see the chart of the token. You can buy some of the token. You can sell some of the token. Well, I don't have any of this to sell. You can see how far along it is on the bonding curve, right? So as a token gains more popularity and people are purchasing it, it goes along this bonding curve. And once it hits the full limit, it will graduate and it will show up on Uniswap V2. We've got this holder distribution section here so you can see who the creator is and how much of the token they're holding. And if you're the creator, it'll show a little me by here and the creator. You can also see the buys or sells that have happened on this token. Then you've got information with a link to the contract. So this will take you to the block explorer. You've also got the profile of the person who created it. So we can click on this, and every person on FastJPEG has a profile. So this person, Arnold, created this token, and they created, and they also own this token here. So they have some of this FastJPEG token, and they also have this coin token that they created. So everybody on FastJPEG has a profile. If I have my own profile. So these were tokens that we made maybe a few weeks ago that were interesting. Oh, there's also this notification here at the top. So anytime there's a transaction on the site, you'll get a notification that'll show up from the top of the screen. And this will basically tell you what happens. You can click on this and it'll just take you to the token. So this is classic right here. So yeah, there's 2 buys and then 2 sells, right? And you can see the creator has a little bit and then this other person has some more of it. So this is basically the high level overview of the launcher. A lot of it that we built was trying to just get the real-time streaming in, the chart working. A lot of that stuff is what we spent our efforts on. But yeah, you've got your profile. You can log in and you can click around. So somebody just bought something. All right, hold on. Let's just see a question here. Okay. So we have a question. It says, is there a chance to add token filtering the main page, for example, by market cap? Yeah. So we do want to add a lot of that information. We are, like I said, we're only 2 people right now. So we're working on basically having this all coins thing have more filters along the way. So you can say, I want to see these sorted by market cap or by, whatever type of metric that you want. And we just need to put that in to the system. And that's probably something we can work on next week because we have a little bit of a gap in our roadmap. So we can probably add stuff like that next week. Let's see. Tie that. Okay, so for the airdrop, we have this join airdrop button, and we're going to do it in about 5 minutes. So this is one of the pages that we're trying to build for everybody. And the idea is that we want to have a countdown for you. We want to have a name for your airdrop. We want to have a list of actions that the person needs to take. So this is basically a concept that we got from DEGEN. DEGEN had about, let me see. I think I have a thing here. See, yeah, DEGEN had maybe 15 or 20 different actions that you had to take in order to capture DEGEN. Actually, let me see. Can I do this? Let me see if I do this. Let me make a new tab. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Let me try something. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Can we see this? Yeah. Okay, cool. So this was the list of actions that you had to do on DEGEN. So they measured your interaction with cast. They measured your follower count. There were boosts for owning specific NFTs. We want to do the JPEG OG. So that's what we're going to do for some sort of boost. But we want to put all of those in and allow you as a creator to filter out your community and how you want your community members to complete the task. These tasks. So it might be like you have to hold an NFT, you have to be in a specific channel, maybe you have to have a specific balance. We're just doing a couple of tests just to make sure we can filter out some of the farmers, right? Because I think we want to make sure that we are rewarding real people. Oh, this is funny. So I'm not gonna make it. Okay, I haven't done these 2 tasks. Yeah, so you're right. Okay, so, this is funny. It says, how does this account only have 2 points? This is my developer account. So this account is just for messing around, trying stuff out. This is not a real account. So, but if we go look at the leaderboard, which is another feature here, you can see this is my developer account here, but this is my Farcaster account. So this is the leaderboard of the people that are going to get the airdrop. And you can see there are a bunch of people on this leaderboard, and some people you may recognize. And we have 5 pages filled up with people. And if we expanded this, we'd have another 50 pages of people that are on the leaderboard, because we've had over 5,000 people actually sign up. Not everybody's completed all the tasks, but they've tried, or they maybe have like an insufficient balance or stuff like that. So that is a little bit more into the information about, you can see who's going to be qualified for this airdrop in 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes. So let's see. What is, somebody's trying to do it right now. I can't do any tech support. I've been doing tech support for the last 2 days. Somebody said they regret not taking the DEGEN action seriously back in the day. Yeah, the DEGEN airdrop was one of the most legendary airdrops of all time. I've been in crypto since like 2013, and it was pretty amazing. All right. If you only have 2 points, so somebody said, hold on. So I've been seeing this a lot. People have basically only have 2 points. And I think the challenge is that if you have a different primary wallet than the wallet that you're actually using to interact with our dApp, it's not going to work. So you have to go in, and you should be able to accomplish this in the next minute. But if you go in there and make sure that your primary wallet is the same wallet that you're using the contract with, so you may have to click on this and then click disconnect and then reconnect, you should be okay. You're a real... All right, so you have chat, what did they miss? You haven't missed anything yet, but in 1 minute, you might miss something. Pity I'm a real person, not a multi-account farmer. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna launch the token. The token's gonna be up. It's gonna be on the website. So you'll be able to see it and interact with it then. Okay. My co-founder said, send me the address when it's live. Okay. What's the CA? That's the term. The contract addy. Okay, now, people, we've tested this, but this could go horribly wrong, okay? I could just lose 5 ETH. So keep that in mind. This is either going to be an amazing video and everybody's going to get some about $25 worth of a token, or this is going to go spectacularly wrong and we're going to waste $12,000. All right, so to create the airdrop, what you would do is the same process that you would go through for anybody. 40 seconds. Oh, you guys are lagging. I'm in the future. Give me a second. I need to find what we're going to call this thing. We need a name. We need a creative name. FastJPEG Airdrop. And we're gonna do this for the creators, coins in the community. And because I'm not creative, we're just gonna call it FAD. And we're gonna add some of the social links in here. So I'm just copying and pasting these so I don't have a typo. That I should make like a special button that I can press that'll just autofill this out. It's a special key combination. So we're just filling in all of our socials. And then, where's this going? So then we actually have a really cool animation from, I would say, from an amazing designer. He is in the Farcaster community. He's actually on the airdrop leaderboard, but he basically designed this infinite image where you can see the JPEG rolling off of the screen. We're just printing JPEGs, and this is very fast. So we're gonna credit him. He's been amazing and really quick to turn around and help us. So, I'm not an admin. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Fail. Yeah, that's not good. Not to me. Community. All right. Dev's cooking. All right. So there's supposed to be a button here. This is what you guys tuned in for. See, live demos, they never work as expected. One day we'll get this working. Let me copy this out. Let me get my let's see if I refresh this, it's gonna break everything. Perfect. Let me copy my address. Okay. All right. See? Not smooth. Hold on. Yeah, printed JPEGs. Bring up the code. I can't bring up the code. There's too many env variables. I don't trust you guys yet. Sorry, I'm trying to get... So we have an admin page. We have an admin mode. And I don't know what account is added to the admin mode. Let me bring this JPEG up. But there should be a way for me to airdrop to the community here. I don't see it. So we're just going to sit. I need to... Oh, you know what? Let's bring the music back. Oh, he's right. So I didn't sign in. Okay, now let's see. Okay. See, user error. All right, let me just test something out. Let me just make sure. TTT. You guys might get this token. Oh no, I'm signed in. No, wait. I'm connected. I'm on base. Log in. Sign in. Airdrop button, boys and girls. All right, it's here. Okay, let's go back. Wait, let me refresh this because I don't know if that's going to cache anything silly. All right, it was okay. Everything was working. The problem is between the keyboard and the chair. That's where the problem was. We found it. But now that we found the problem, we're getting back to it. We'll fill this back out. You guys have already seen the printing JPEG, so that's cool. We're going to add all these social links so everybody knows where to go. The official. All right, 1, 2 more links. I need a faster copy and paste machine. And this last one, okay. FastJPEG Airdrop, next. All right, so we're gonna do 5 ETH. So this is gonna go to 500 recipients. Each of you are gonna get 1,000 or 1,093 tokens about. All right, so I'm gonna click this button. It's either gonna work or it's not. Let's see. Confirm in wallet, building transaction. $15,000. Woo! Do I have enough ETH? 5 ETH going out, FastJPEG contract. I've interacted with this before, perfect. New coin with an airdrop. All right, we're gonna sign in and go. It did it. Something happened. All right. Okay. The token's live. So if you are on the airdrop list, the token should be live in your account right now. And you should be able to click. Oh, somebody just bought something. Oh boy, here we go. You should be able to click. This account doesn't have any to sell. Oh no, I have some dust. But yeah, so the trading has begun on the FastJPEG airdrop token. So this person here just bought a bunch of it and it's going up. So each person got about $26 of an airdrop. People are creating contracts and this thing is starting to go fast. All right, perfect. This is what we wanted to see. Someone just sold. All right, so the token, the contract is live. Let me get the CA. Send it to the... All right, so you can see the transactions. You can see the holder distribution. There's somebody here at the top and people are trading it and the live updates are working. So the way the bonding curve is structured, it actually takes more energy to get it to graduate than where we are right now. So, is this thing stuck? It looks like the buys and sells are coming in. Oh, it's good. It's in the same candle. So yeah, it takes more economic energy to get it to graduate from where it is right now. So I could do, let me see if I can buy 001 because I have some ETH, right? buy. How much is this? Is it gonna work? Oh, the other thing. My buy went through. Okay, cool. So now I have some more. So I have 5,000. Or no, I can't read. 50,000, 53,000. So people are buying and trading. And so we just launched this airdrop. 5 ETH went to 500 people in the FastJPEG community. You should be getting a notification if you were part of the airdrop. And then if you're part of the Farcaster OG, you're also going to get a notification. Like I said, we're going to freeze the leaderboard. And so somebody said, LFG, I got it. Congrats on the launch. Okay, so let's go through some questions. We got a whole bunch of questions. Oh, someone said drop the CA. Dude, I think it's on the main page. It's got to be on the main page. Yeah, it's this one. The FAD one that's worth $13,000. That's the CA. It's in the trending. So if you go to fastjpeg.com, at the top, there's a contract address. There's only one token that has this much value in it, and it's at the top of the screen. So, and it's jumping. So, let's go through some questions. We got a few questions here. How many people on the stream? Oh, 200 people. Okay, cool. Let's see. We got some questions. So, when are the results airdrop? So, one of the reasons why we made this airdrop, one of the reasons why we had to kind of cap this airdrop is because one of the things that we wanted to do was we wanted to have an immediate airdrop distribution. So the idea was that as soon as the airdrop happens, people get to claim it immediately. So you don't have to wait for it. It just shows up in your wallet. It's in there right now. If you go click it inside the generation event of the contract, it auto airdrops everybody. So that was one of the first things that we wanted to do, is make sure that you could do an airdrop and that everybody could just grab it immediately. So we didn't want it to be something where you had to click and then go somewhere and then go claim. And we're trying to make this really simple. But the drawback of doing that is that you have to cap the limit, because you will run out of gas by putting too many contract addresses in the contract at the same time. So it's a trade-off that we made. For V2, we'll probably have a claimable airdrop and an unclaimed airdrop. And then the claimable airdrop will basically allow you to have a higher limit of people that you want to airdrop to. So it says the warplet is not showing tokens very well. Keep getting errors. I'll have to take a look at that. Once this is over, I'll go in and we'll probably have to do like a debrief and figure out what's up with the warplet. Let's see. Next question. How many people signed up for the airdrop? There were over 5,000 people that signed up, but there were about 2,500 that actually completed all 4 tasks. So those were the FastJPEG OGs. Apparently, Tuan got some. Christian, LFG, I got it. Congrats. Countdown to liftoff. What's the CA? So the CA is, again, if you go to the landing page, it's up here at the top of the page. It's this FastJPEG FAD token that people are dumping. Look at this. I should do some TA on this. If you guys don't know, I do amazing TA. Let's see. Only big accounts will get this airdrop for only 500 people. Yeah. So we had to cap the limit to 500 because the contract actually we're doing a claimless contract or claimless airdrop. So it's liquid immediately. You can interact with it immediately. It's not an airdrop where you have to go click a button and go claim and go sign a transaction. This is just somebody creates a contract and they airdrop the tokens to people immediately, right? So we didn't have a contract where it is you have to click claim. So you're seeing now people that might have the airdrop that are selling, you're seeing it redistribute right now live. I have 4 points, but they did not come to me. Yeah, so again, this is how the airdrop was designed, and we talked about this earlier. The OGs, we're going to have a separate, we're going to do in the V2 contract, a claimable function so that we can have more people in the airdrop list for the for the FastJPEG. I'm going to keep saying Farcaster OGs, but for the FastJPEG OGs. So we need to add that in the separate contract to ensure that people can get it. Right now, it was ranked by the Nanar score, which basically rates your interactivity with Farcaster. So if you were active on Farcaster and you did all 4 things, you got an airdrop. If you didn't, then the people that were above you are more interactive on Farcaster, basically. Nice work. UI looks great. Thank you. We don't really know what we're doing, but we're trying. So thanks. You all get prank. Laughing face. Good work for sure. Is this immediate? It is immediate. Anyone here get airdropped? Yeah, somebody above. This person's not happy. I received nothing. Yeah, so unfortunately, you're probably in the FastJPEG OG group, which we're going to do a secondary drop for, but not in the first one. So let's see. I always get lucky, unlucky. Yeah, they'll be we're working on V2 contract. Didn't get it, but congrats to everyone who did. Why are those devs so crappy, man? They clearly tell you the airdrop will be 500 users beforehand. We were planning on actually airdropping a bunch of people. We didn't know that 2,500 people would sign up. So this was definitely a misplanning on our part. But for the top 500 people, we wanted the airdrop to be something that was meaningful, because a lot of times people get an airdrop and it's like 2 pennies and it's like, all right, what are you going to do with that? So in this case, everyone got about $26. And so it seems like a lot of people don't just need $26, which is good. But yeah, this is an interesting chart. I've never seen one of these before. A little up and a little stair step down. Is it a random distribution? It's not a random distribution. The distribution was that if you completed all 4 tasks, we sorted it by Nanar score. So the people that had the highest Nanar scores got the airdrop. The people that had the lowest Nanar scores did not get the airdrop. And we just sorted it and picked the top 500. And we had to do that because, like I said, our contract can't handle thousands of wallet addresses, because we'll go over the gas limit and then the contract won't deploy. It won't actually even create the token. So we have a limit based on Ethereum on how much gas we're allowed to spend on the contract. Is it a rug? 500 people got contracts, and your address is, if you completed all 4 tasks, you will be in the FastJPEG OG airdrop list. What about those 2,000 accounts? Again, everybody who completed the 4 tasks will be in the FastJPEG OG airdrop list, which we're going to use for airdrop 2, because we're going to make airdrop 2 claimable. 0. Don't got it. Wouldn't call it a rug. It's a legit experiment. I like Amanda. Why not say it's for the top people? We said we didn't say it was for the top people because we didn't expect 2,005. We didn't expect 5,000 people to show up on our site 2 days ago and run to the airdrop. We had Dan promote it and it just went absolutely viral, and so we were overwhelmed. So we had to figure out a way to keep the limit of people so that at least there was some value to some people. Before 2 days ago, there was only 200 people in the airdrop or 250 people in the airdrop. So we basically did a 10x in users applying for the airdrop, and it blew our expectations away. So we had to do something to sort it by impact of people. So we picked people, we just sorted it by the NANAR score. So that is why we didn't say that up front. We had to make a decision in the last day, so we should have probably communicated that better, though, for sure. Anti-farming techniques outrage farmers. It's a rug. Did he show his face? Haha. I mean, people got 5 ETH just left my account and went to a bunch of people. And these people here are selling the ETH. So it's not a rug. People, the contract is working. People are selling it down. So it's okay. What's the threshold for the NANAR score? There is no threshold. It's just sorted. So if you have a NANAR score of 0.75 and there's 500 people that have 0.76 and above, then you were below the limit. Love it. Good stuff. Do I speak Russian? I do not speak Russian. Oh, see? Got it. Thank you so much. I think you helped us out yesterday, actually. So thank you. I don't have 4 points. Okay. Oh man, there's lots of comments on here. All right, yes to crypto, got it. Sadiq got it. Got it. Okay, so people are getting it. All right. Shout out to you guys for spreading the love. Still Stan. Thanks. I got it too. Oh, thank you for helping us out, Steph. People got mad because they did not get free money. I would be mad about that too, to be honest with you. Actually, I would have been mad if I pushed this button and it went somewhere else and nobody got anything and I lost it. I would have been mad about that. But yeah, people are mad that they didn't get free money. Forgot to check, and luckily I found out now that I got it. Insane. Give me the link of the NANAR so I can check my rank. You have to go to the NANAR website. I got $50. All right. Best of luck with FastJPEG and any other projects from now on. Thank you so much. I received tokens. Oh boy. You know what I do when I see things like this? I try to read these because I don't know what it says. So bize gledit mi nasul orengirinim. I don't know what that says. Any date for the OG claim? So we're working on the V2 contract right now. And actually, the person working on it literally just sent me a message. I'll get to that later. We're working on the V2 contract right now. So once we get the V2 contract up and running, we'll probably have a better timeline. We still need to ship what we just showed you today to other people. So once we ship this, then we should have a better understanding of the V2 contract. Hey, Joe. Hey, I buy $60. It was $60? That seems high. Oh, they bought $60. Okay. I got you. Warplet is showing tokens now, FYI. All right. We are here. Still a success. I see a good use case. It was a good experiment. Thank you. I got some. Confirmed, not a rug. How do we claim? There is no claim. It's a claimless. It should just show up in your wallet. I'm holding. Any penalties to those who sold the airdrop? So one of the interesting things that we're trying to think about is in the airdrop list, we had like 4 points. You had to do 4 things to basically claim the airdrop, right? Hold on, let me see something. All right, sorry. One of the things we're thinking about is for airdrop 2, we could potentially do either a boost or even gate it based on how many of these tokens you have, right? Because if we go back and look at this the DEGEN airdrop, right? They have these boosts, but you could say something like, hey, if you own the DEGEN NFT, you could participate in the airdrop, and if you don't, you won't. So, we're thinking about things where maybe it's like you have to have a certain amount of these tokens to basically get the second airdrop, even if you are an OG, right? So if people are selling their tokens immediately, they can do that, that's fine, but maybe they don't care about the second airdrop. But we do want to build in the perpetual royalties into the second airdrop. So if there's perpetual royalties and the token ends up being successful down the line, then maybe there's a potential for people that are selling won't be happy about it. I don't know. But we are thinking about ways to gate future airdrops based on the current list of tokens and the current list of holders on specific projects. So instead of completing those 4 tasks, you could think of it where you complete those 4 tasks, and a 5th task is like you need to have at least 100,000 FastJPEG Airdrop 1 tokens, or you don't get to participate in the next one, something like that. So that's a good question, though. So there's no penalties right now, but we're thinking about how we're going to do that. When airdrop? Airdrop was 20 minutes ago. Hard lesson from the past years: never sell your AD. Oh boy, don't tell them. Shh. Got it, buddy. Take love, my man. Never sell. Didn't get anything, FR. Complete task yesterday, by the way. So for the people that completed all 4 tasks, you will be in the OG FastJPEG group, which we're going to create an airdrop list for. And we're going to be able to put that put you in that group. The airdrop was 20 minutes ago. I did all the tasks and didn't get anything. So yeah, if you rewind the stream, go back, we did talk about that. We basically had 10 times more people show up than we expected. And so if we were to airdrop everybody, the airdrop would have been very tiny. So we capped it out at about, what did we cap it? At 500 people, to make sure that all 500 people got something that was at least a little bit meaningful. And then for the other people, we're still pre-bonding curve. So right now, the people that didn't get the airdrop but completed all 4 tasks will go into a FastJPEG OG airdrop list for this first airdrop. So the winners are announced. If you got tokens, you should have gotten a notification on Workcast. Ha ha ha. Joe's funny. Oh yeah, I'd be mad. This is from a while back. I'm still catching up. Got a notification that I received 1 million and I bought some more. Cool. He's having fun. Hodl. Plus Picadao. Bruh, when are you gonna give the airdrop? We did the airdrop 25 minutes ago. If you didn't get the tokens in your wallet, you were not in the top 500 sorted by Nanar score people that completed the 4 tasks. Or you can check far rank for Nanar. I should look into that. Because maybe somebody doesn't want to use the Nanar score. Maybe they do want to use far rank. Let's see. At least bonded. It automatically gets bonded. Once this graduates, once this gets over here, 200 million of the supply will be manufactured and put in a bonding and put in a curve or put in an LP position with the ETH that's in this 3.6 ETH. This ETH reserve will get put in an LP position and then it will be deployed. How do we get the airdrop? Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, how can I find out if it has come to us? Oh, that's funny. Ha! That's much better. You would get a notification, or you could just check your wallet. The token should be in your wallet. How do we get the airdrop? So what we had to do is we had so many people show up to claim the airdrop that we had to cap it at 500. And so it's sorted by Farcaster user engagement based on Nanar's calculations. We did that because we had to filter out a lot of farmers that showed up. And so if you're not in the top 500, but you still completed the 4 tasks, you're in a FastJPEG OG group, which we're going to mint on chain. And that FastJPEG OG group will be eligible for future airdrops when we do the V2 contract. Because we need to basically make a contract that people can claim out of. But the people that are in the top 500, they got the token. It's liquid in their wallet right now. And as you can see, it is liquid because people are dumping it. Okay, too many notifications. Early buyer and hold. I got 4 checks and didn't get anything. Covered that. You're in the Farcaster OGs, or sorry, FastJPEG OGs. Do you have any plans for taking a token to Uniswap? Okay, so what will happen is when this token fills up this bonding curve, right? So it's about 58% of the tokens have been purchased privately. Most of these were obviously done by the airdrop, but once this token ETH reserve gets to 10, I think it's 10.7 ETH. This token will graduate, and when it graduates, it will automatically get put in a bonding curve, in a Uniswap V2 pool where everybody will see it. So when it hits that level, I'll probably go on to Dex Screener, and I'll fill out the information and I'll put the information in so that it can show up on Dex Screener. So then it'll be in Uniswap V2, and it'll be tradable by anybody at that point. For our V2 contract, we're actually going to use Uniswap V4 hooks. So it'll actually be even smoother. You won't even have to worry about it going to a pool, because this undergraduate trading will actually happen before it graduates to the V4 pool. So everything will basically be a lot smoother. It'll be a lot better designed from the smart contract perspective. Yays. People getting messages that they're Farcaster OGs. Let them sell. We're going to hold. Can we bound? I don't understand what this is. Maybe bond. It's on a bonding curve now, and it will get locked. Liquidity will get locked. Didn't get the airdrop. Yeah, sorry about that. We are trying to fix it in V2. Wait for the next one. You're okay. V2. Really nice work, Joe. How do we get the airdrop? It should show up automatically in your wallet. Nice work. All right. I finally made it to the end of the comments section. Okay. Now we do some TA. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh no, don't draw that. What pattern is this? This is like a slide pattern. All right. Where's the pen? Is it this? Brush. So go woo, and then we just go down. And then you. I don't know. Uh-oh. So yeah. All right. Oh, you can take a look at this amazing artwork. It's FastJPEG. Making JPEGs on repeat. Okay, we got more questions. Does it remove the app? Does removing the app and adding it back again lose you OG status? No. The list is locked right now. Okay. If you guys want to follow the artist who created this, this is his Warpcast. Oh, am I even logged in on this thing? Yeah. His handle is Miguel Garest. So if you follow him, awesome graphical artist, designer. Oh, he got his FAD. Check it out. So he does like these really cool looping animations, really awesome. And he's the one that helped design our FastJPEG printing machine animation, where we just keep printing JPEGs nonstop until the end of time. Okay, let's see. Definitely deserves a bond. First ever coin to bond from FastJPEG as a community ready. Exactly. There's a bunch of people that didn't get the coin. You know, it's hasn't bonded yet. 28.6K is easy to bond. So here's what's funny. When we first started writing this contract, ETH was like $1,000 less. So we were thinking of totally different numbers back then. And this wasn't that long ago. You know, I said we started this 9 weeks ago. So it's the number for the bonding has gone up for sure. I got a Billy. Okay. I think the whole supply is it a billion or a trillion? I don't remember. I do not remember. Oh, yeah, it's a billion. Remember the keep marketing strategy we talked about. I got you. Oh, I got the Uniswap thing on my hat. That's what we're bonding to. The CA ends in 6.9. Oh, does it? Oh, it does. That's funny. Hold on, I need something to drink. It's not beer. It's water. Sparkling water. Recently got a message from my friend that said they didn't get any notification for the OGs, but they did all of the tasks. All right, we'll take a look at that. So what's the market cap to bond now? So the bonding happens when it hits 10 ETH. It always bonds at 10 ETH. So, well, sorry, it's going to be 10.7 ETH. It bonds at 10.7 ETH. So whatever 10.7 ETH costs right now, let's see, is what is what it takes to bond. The new contract will have some better logic to USD. So it looks like $27,683.30. Oh, sorry, you said approximately. Whoops. Okay, 27,000. All right. This is a lot of activity on this token, which is good. All right. Also remember to add liquidity with, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. Paste the contract address in the chat. Hold on, copy. Wait, where's this adding this to? I think this adds it to YouTube. Okay. I can't, there's no way for me to comment on in the X chat on this thing. Hold on. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm going to post this. People are talking about it. All right. Sorry, I'm just posting this on X and on Farcaster. All right. More sellers. Okay. Let me see if there's any other questions. If not, then I am going to hop off. The stream is going to be saved so you can watch it later. If there aren't any more questions, I'm just going to hop off and I am going to have to fix a bunch of bugs and we're going to keep coding up and we're going to get ready for giving this interface to other people so that they can create airdrops. We also want to make sure that we reach out, or that if you have any questions or you want to try to build an airdrop in your community, you can reach out to us. We definitely want to work with you. And if you are interested in, and if you have any feedback, for sure, definitely comment. We appreciate all the feedback that we got today. I think that's really helpful in making the product better and building it better and faster for the next time. So we really appreciate that. Thank you everybody for signing up. And I'm going to sign off. I think we're good. All right. Catch everybody later. Hopefully have a great afternoon. And we will probably do another stream for something else in a couple of days. Just gotta get behind all this stuff. So thanks everybody. Catch you later.